Alrighty, so we're back in some more PvP. I tried the Angel team out last turn or last try. I guess it's not going to go out because it did not go very well. But it's really funny to me that the scores on global are different because I was going to try out Nagato's "This Mael team will get you 100 gems" video sort of team, but it literally like the scores on global are just so like they're not like vastly different, but they're different enough to where you just cannot use the same teams, which I think it's really funny in a way to me because it makes a lot of those videos, if they were targeted towards the global audience, obsolete because obviously you can't use the same team. Which is just, I don't like, who could have foresaw that, really? It's just like more funny than anything, of course, but it's so wacky and it's kind of hilarious to me in a way. So okay, we actually live that, which is huge for us actually. We do go second here. I think the idea behind the demon team is of course the same as the old, or like the regular demon team. We're basically just going to stall as much as possible and then just let Demon King kind of do his thing. So we don't want to use any of his cards because as soon as he gets his stat buffs, we're going to obliterate them more than likely. If he would have actually pulled his ultimate on, like if he would have pushed for ultimate on Escanor, it could have been a little bit worse for me, but Demon King has the damage cap built into him, which is really stupid as well. So luckily, or well, he has another Cruel Sun here actually, which is unfortunate for me. So he's gonna get rid of the taunt here. Who is he gonna go for though? I was assuming he was trying to get rid of Melascula for the basic stats that I was getting. I guess he also is going to go ahead and go through with that. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day though. He can't actually be debuffed right now though. So I mean, I gotta kill him off regardless, so we're just gonna go for something like this. 2 attacks would disable me if he has Escanor link on, or Tarmiel link on, which he does not. Some people have been running Tarmiel link on their Escanors, which I think is pretty smart, because obviously if he dies, like, the whole team kind of falls apart a little bit, but yeah, the Demon team, I really don't like that this is still, like, usable, almost. Like, the damage cap is super dumb, like, I don't know, it just, I kind of wish that they would have just banned festival characters, or just gave them, like, an insanely high score. Like, I can't complain, he's got a really high score. The fact that you have to use, like, really bad characters with him is somewhat of a balancing sort of aspect there, but at the same time, it's, he's still so good, man. He's still so good. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, this is the team that pretty much everybody's using, so understandably so. I haven't ran into Tears just yet, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So that was the first Demon King match. Went how you'd expect. We'll go again. Oh, okay. I was literally just talking about it. Here is our first tier team. We're going first, which actually kind of sucks for us. Luckily, Demon King has his own cleanse, so it's not like a huge deal. We're just not going to attack into him because I know he's got evasion food on turn 1. And you really don't want to give Tyr any less HP, so that way he can just absolutely destroy you. The AoE potential on a team like this is really good against demon teams, so we're going to try to avoid that as much as possible. I do have, like, I mean, technically I can remove, like, the taunt turn 1 with Derriere if I really wanted to, but it would still end up, well, I guess it would get eaten by the evasion food either way, so it's not, like, that big of a deal. We are unfortunately going to get attack sealed here. I can't push for Demon King's ultimate because we don't have the right cards for it. I could push for Derriere's ultimate, though, and then we can push closer to the Melascula ultimate as well. Oh, I forgot. I'm so stupid. This woman is a huge nuisance. Like, the fact that she also puts Dissolve on with her skill is, it's just so, it's so funny. Like, she has so much synergy with herself that it's crazy. Okay, that did not do too much damage, so that's really good for us. I think we, do we pop stats this turn? I can't remember. I do pop stats this turn. Okay, so I should pretty much be in the clear here. Yeah, because I also... I also rank up and cleanse off debuffs this turn anyway. So I think we're pretty much good to go. This should still do really good damage. There's the evasion. I forgot that I didn't bait that out yet. I guess, yeah, it doesn't really matter. He's still dead, and then I'm going to hit these two with it. Maybe should have just double AoE'd first and then single targeted, or maybe just use the Dairy card first. Unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. It's fine. So, yeah, she's really low. She's also infected. Rom in the back, not going to be able to do a whole lot here, so... I mean, I don't know. This team is just so cheap, man. Like, this feels like stupid wins. Like, it just doesn't... It doesn't feel good for me to win with this team. Obviously, like, in a game mode like this where there's a lot of diamonds on the line, people are going to use teams like this anyway, because whatever wins is whatever's going to get them the most diamonds. So, completely understandable. I wouldn't blame anyone for using this, but for me personally, like, I just kind of want to have fun while I play as well, and a team like this isn't fun to me, so... I don't know. It is what it is at the end of the day. Like, use whatever you want to use. I'm not going to shame you for it. By all means, you can run whatever you feel like running. As cheap as it is. Like, I'd never really cared. Like, obviously, it's annoying to go against those Summer Merlin teams and everything like that. I've never really cared if people use those teams or not. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you really want to come up with a good team that can counter that kind of stuff anyway, like sometimes, you know, the counter to the meta ends up getting killed by other off-meta stuff, which is obviously kind of annoying sometimes, but at the end of the day, you know, just use whatever you find fun or that wins, and if winning is all that matters to you and that's what's fun to you, you can use the scummiest team you want. It really doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm going to use what I want to use. You can use what you want to use. You know, I've got no say-so on what you use anyway, so it would be stupid for me to even bother with it. So, actually going to be able to push for Dairy's ultimate here, which is kind of cool. And then I don't really want to get him or let him get his ultimates or anything like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take off that one ultimate move gauge. He might actually be running evasion food, which is going to be good because if I break it here, which I do, whenever I rank up my Demon King cards next turn, I will be able to double attack and it won't be a big problem. So I also pull an extra single target, which is really good for me because I think what I'm going to do is AoE, kill Mael, and then go for Tarmiel, because he's obviously the next biggest threat. Still have damage cap on this turn. No infect on the Angel team, unfortunately, so it would be a miracle if he was able to kill me here. So, pushes for ultimate. Not a big deal, though, because I've got a level 3 gold card in hand. Unless he just... Well, he can't be stat lowered or anything, so, I mean, although this is, like, lowering crit stuff, it's still going to just deal so much damage. And I have a level 3, so this is just going to do a lot of damage. So, enough to kill, and then, yeah. It's just... It just feels bad. It just doesn't feel good to use. We'll go one more. Or do I? I think I'm going to call it there. Even though it's going to be a little bit shorter of a video, I couldn't care less. Length of the video has never really mattered to me anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look around, see what other teams I can use. Oh, I forgot. It's not... it's in a different category. But yeah, I'll see if any of the other JP teams sort of work and maybe try some of them out. Because I would like to. The whole goal for this week was going to be me testing out teams that people said were good on JP, but obviously that has been kind of thwarted a little bit. So, yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already. If you have any interesting team suggestions, leave them down below. I am a little bit more cautious on the teams that I'm going to pick this week just because... obviously, I would like to get a good score too. I mean, even though I spend a little bit of money on the game, I play this game like a free-to-play. I really do. Like, I do just about everything there is to do in this game, like to try to scrounge as many materials and diamonds as I can. So, I'm not going to throw this week just to... you know, just to make some crappy videos, but, you know, I'm a content creator at the end of the day, so I would like to make some videos for you guys, but that's where my head's at. So either way, thanks for watching. See you later.